of that game of chance. So how would that game of chance look? What would the rules be? Would there be a dice, or would there? I mean, how would it be a board game, or how would it look? So I came up with this idea of how the game would look. So what I've got here is actually the rules for the game of chance, and yes, it has a dice. Now, conversation is a wonderful thing. For conversation is communication, and communication is the foundation of all things good. However, with nothing but the spiritual glow and the work that went into creating the topic of conversation, the all-powerful thought of a game for the three to play. It was called the Game of Chance, and he taught his children the rules. It was a board game, a mighty cosmic plasma board game with a series of shapes on it. There were 365 hexagonals, one for each day of the year, 52 circles, one for each week of the year, 12 squares, one for each month of the year, 7 triangles, one for each day of the week, 4 stars, one for each season of the year. Each shape was numbered, hexagonals from 10 to 50, circles from 2 to 25, squares from 3 to 6, triangles from 2 to 4, and stars 1. There was also a dice, although its markings were not from 1 to 6. Side 1, 100 points. Side 2, 75 points. Side 3, 50 points. Side 4, 25 points. Side 5, 10 points. Side 6, 5 points. The rules of the game were quite simple. Each player could in turn take the dice and roll 10 times, the idea being to accumulate a score of 365. Any player having a score above 365 was automatically out of the game. The nearest score under 365 won the game. According to the rules of the game, each hexagonal represented the birth of a star, each circle the birth of a planet, each square the birth of a solar system, each triangle the birth of a galaxy, and each star the birth of a black hole. The winner of each game would then have to cast a small cosmic lump onto the board, and that's where the game of chance came into play. Wherever the cosmic lump landed, a shape would open up, and the lump would fall out of sight into another dimension within the spiritual glow. Each lump landed on a blueprint, and that's how a blueprint of creation was built up. Again, just a simple, innocent game, that's all it was. By the time I had been created, a blueprint had already been completed, and that is why it was put to rest long before my